Welcome to the Kobrand segment of the March 2015 Wine Department Notes. In March, we start the St. Francis Big Rip again of 505 on 14, which is worth $3 a bottle. If you apply that to Chardonnay at $11 a bottle wrap up on invoice, it's more than 27% in rip profit dollars. And if your customer sells at a hot price of $11.99, the profit is 36% if you include the rip. To support your off-premise sales and to dry floors, we have a 14-case display enhancer that you book through Raritan, which includes a Sonos Play 1 wireless music system. You'll see a sell sheet for this in the sales meeting PowerPoint that I'll be sending out along with this message. In the month of March, Benziger comes back with its big rip of 250 on 10. That starts on March 23rd and is currently planned to run through April. This rip usually only occurs once or twice a year, and customers are waiting for it. Louis Jadot continues with its big rip of 450 on 25. This rip is going to run through the Easter holiday. There's going to be a lot of Jadot on the floors throughout the state leading into Easter. The question is whether we're going to make the sale or is the other guy going to do it. Now, as a reminder, we continue to have a wonderfully interesting assortable rip that includes many types of Kobrand Italian wines. And that rip is 100 on 5 or $20 a case. There are wines at a variety of price points, and many of them are very low. What's really important to try to do is to cut in Mozzie when you sell this rip. O-Pee-Chee used to do most of the Mozzie business in the state, and O-Pee-Chee is no longer selling Mozzie. So it's important to get your share of the Mozzie business because it's going to go to somebody. There is a display enhancer offered that requires at least 2 cases of Mozzie Campofarine, Mozzie Masciano, and Tupungato Passo Double for 3 cases total. And if you book the display through Raritan, the display enhancer installed will be a Brookstone Perfect Bake app-controlled smart baking. Mullen Road is a cake bread wine from Washington. It's made under the oversight of Dennis Cake Bread, and his name is on the label. The first vintage of this wine is in stock. It received a 89 to 91 score from Robert Parker's Wine Advocate. This wine is on open sale. So if you're looking to sell some cake bread wine, now's the time. It's a 2012 vintage. Starting in the month of March, we're going to resume the cake bread PPI program. We had a similar program from last year where you can earn extra program dollars for getting distribution in on-premise accounts. There's a lot of details to it, and there are multiple tiers of earnings for you. This program is going to run a few months less than it ran last year. Get your details from your program sheets, which will come out early in March, and your target list from your managers. And a final reminder from Kobrand that Kobrand has the only Rhone wine that is currently in our portfolio, and that is Chateau Montredon. Chateau Montredon, Châteauneuf-du-Pape, and Côte de Rome are very good wines that get very good scores. And they are blends of Grenache, Syrah, and Mourvedre, which we're very used to selling, particularly when we think of GSMs from Australia, but we also sell some from California. There's an awful lot of Rhone wine sold in New Jersey, so there's no reason why you shouldn't get a piece of that action. The 2012 Châteauneuf-du-Pape scored 4+ stars in Restaurant Wine Review. And my final remark for you about Kobrand is they've got a team in place, North and South Jersey reps. North rep is Matthew Nice, South Jersey rep is Bill Bruno, and state manager is Paul Castilla. They're friends of this house. They want to help you attain your goals, and will do what they can to help you move the business along. So please don't hesitate to contact them. Kobrand business is very important. It's up across the country, and it's up at our competitors, and we intend to be up here at R&R as well. Thank you very much for listening to the Kobrand section of the March 2015 Wine Department Notes.